have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you?
You're
You'd get
very
rid of
true,
them
Zoe.
without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have
So,
the opportunity
does this lady
to
kind of
make
sound like
the
what they...
difference.
I don't want to
And
say the
chance
word,
save yourself.
like... Because you're not supposed to call people gypsies anymore, right? Like, that's like a derogatory term, but like, what's the proper term for that?
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why
You
I have
are
prepared
weak.
a special gift for you. Immortality.
Immortality.
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
So,
What?
I realized
This
as
is
I
the
was
last
screaming,
thing I
haven't fed
wanted.
them at all, so
Please,
you can feed them.
can't you just let
Don't
me
you
die?
sass me.
I've
Look at
made the
my wife brought me
decision.
chicken.
As long as they
I'll
are
eat up
alive,
this
you cannot die.
Or tomorrow or something. That's dope. How much?
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
Yeah, like the
I'm doing it for your
the Romani.
own
Is it that what it
good.
would really be, Viata? Because Kid Ween is
Anyway, you
Romanian,
are in
and
no
he
position to
calls them
bargain with me.
gypsies, right?
You will either
But like,
go and do what you have to
I
do,
don't like.
or
No,
suffer for eternity.
I don't think it's we're supposed to do it
Forever
if we're
unable
not
to
like.
find
Yeah,
your
I don't know.
peace.
I've heard it say it's derogatory.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this.
So just
suffering
Romani
to
people? Is that
stop.
just a way to do it? Like, I'm trying to talk about this like in
Dear,
like.
dear Susan.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
That's why I
don't
asked what the
realize that
correct way to
suffering
say it was.
Never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world.
But that's like she
of
sounds
the
like
dead.
Romani, right? She
You
kind of
enter
sounds
one
like
of
that.
these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
This music's like my head disappeared.
Let's go inside.
My head fell off.
I
Ah!
want to show you something
I
that will
want
help you
to
make
suck
up
your
mind.
blood.
Follow me.
I want to suck your penis. I mean, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Penis.
you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't
Penis.
want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste
cake is a
of the
lie.
suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long
Embrace
after
the penis.
you can't.
Man, I feel like being crucified seems like one of the worst ways ever to fucking go. God.
Susan, It's time to make a decision.
That's called the World Destroyer penis,
Parasites are
Viata.
coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up
Not
for
it.
yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent.
Just
I'm
don't,
glad you have put your trust in me.
just don't do horse penises, Zoe. Those will kill people.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must
Mr.
be
Hands?
done.
Who's Mr.
You
Hands?
cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I am speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice.
Oh, was it that guy who
of
got fucked to death by the
soul
horse? It
and
was Mr.
a
Hands?
sacrifice of
Okay.
blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough
Just
to
a bit.
open the door.
How much? Exactly?
Don't be afraid.
You're
It's
dead. Why do
easy.
you care about blood?
Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used
Just
to
the
say?
sharps.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do.
Strange lady.
When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child.
Goodbye, my
I'm
child.
not going to be far. I've never been.
Cut.
Gizmo Daddy, I write these as tiny entries for my Erod IC fanfic. I need you to smash me like you smash the keys
They
on your
left me
keyboard and
no
controller.
choice,
When you're
Alice.
frustrated, I need you to take your
Maybe
rage out
one
on me with a
day
paddle on my
you'll
pudding butt
forgive
and
me.
puss puss UWU.
Zoe? What the fuck?
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
To be a forward lady? What do you mean forward lady?
What the? How did I get back here?
This game is fucking weird, man. Oh, okay. You're like, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here. Well, we know that this crowbar will open up shit in that. Get the fuck out of here, lady. The queen of maggots, or whatever the fuck your name is. You know, it's weird. I get into my stream and I'm like, I should do my hair, and then I go, I probably don't need to because I'm just gonna be in pigtails like 5 minutes later. The art style of this game's fucking weird, man. It's dark inside. I really don't feel like I should be. Oh no. Oh no. She said it was just gonna be a little scratch! Busy. Tis but a scratch. Sounds like a Trent Reznor song. You're down with this? It seems up your alley, Zoe. This song sounds like it's like right from like 1999. This game is fucking sensory overload, man. Oh, you need the encouragement talk? Fissy, make your TikTok and just put goofy shit on there. Just be yourself. Be funny. Just be yourself. Remember, you're way more entertaining than someone who puts a bunch of fucking toilet shit in a toilet. That's your low bar. You're fine.
Yes, I do enjoy
And I love you, and you need to do it.
Thank you for noticing.
Just put your
There's
cool
a
shit on
certain
there.
raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate.
How did we get here?
I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patience...
Give me a second. I want to do something. Because I don't know what the fuck the issue is. But I'm going to put my camera over here. Because...
are my canvas.
Yeah.
But my job is more about restoration, obviously. I
Oh,
look
crap, I
at
lost
the
my-
damaged human...
Can't stop,
minds
Raven. I can't
and
stop,
bring
Raven.
them
I
back
can't.
to their former beauty. I'm
What's up,
sorry.
Yas?
I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that.
I'm streaming. What do you
just-
want? Say hi to my
It's been
stream.
a difficult couple
Say hi
of
to my
days.
stream.
I'd
Say hi to
really
my
like
stream.
go
It's
home.
my little sister.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little
What he's got?
assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works.
Oh,
I've
that's.
read in your
He's got a
file
Baby
you
Yoda
used
shirt.
to be a
Okay,
nurse.
Maggie. Love ya.
Yes, I know very well how it works.
You're
want
still trying to
check
recruit from
funds.
Claw Stream? Man.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse
Yeah,
yourself,
Claw was-
you know
Claw
there's
was cranky
always
this morning.
paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality.
Why would
could
I make
tell
up having a
straight
sister,
away that
Zoe?
You are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen. He said it earlier in the stream. He should have not streamed this morning.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening.
This game looks
It's
like
good
they
to see you
painted
awake
the
at last.
characters in fucking MS Paint.
You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for
Why
a
did it
couple of
say
days, but
Susan?
that should soon pass.
Or why did
I
he
would
say
advise
Susan
plenty
and
of
the,
rest
and the
now.
subtitles said
The nurses
Mrs.
on this ward
Ashworth?
will take it from here.
Or Miss
Please let
Ashworth?
them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
Didn't say anything, bitch.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water?
Would you
Let
like
me
me
get
to
you a
get
drink.
you some
I'll be back in a
water?
second.
Would you like me to get you some water? Yes, how you doing though, buddy? I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, they were trying to make sure your brain was doing okay, Vissy. Your wires were still in the right places. That's a butt.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
I take your blood pressure on
My
your
name is Liz, by
on
the
your
way.
clitoris, by the way. That's how they do it nowadays.
I'm
We
sorry.
take your blood pressure
I know
on
this
your
isn't very
clitoris.
nice. Believe
your
me,
genitals-
I hate waking people up
genitals.
just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately.
Part of my stupid
Oof,
job.
I hate this place.
Man, if she
Tell
hates
you
it
what,
now, she's
Susan.
really gonna hate it
Can I
in
call you
fucking
Susan?
COVID times.
So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million.
1 in
I'm
a
not making any
million.
sense again, am I?
Nope.
I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will.
They're a bunch of twats.
And here it is.
You're a
You've got
bunch
the
of
blood pressure
twats.
of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think.
Yeah.
And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to
Change
go,
your
but
mind
I'll see
about
you
some
later.
things.
You take care, sweetheart.
Let
yeah?
me slap you on the titty while I'm leaving. Ugh. Titty slap. Ugh. Titty slap. I don't think you ever had to take an anal temperature, Zoe, but I mean, if you're into it, cool. What the fuck? I felt like a hot dog in one of those like gas station
Bad dream.
things. People bacon.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see.
I was getting fucked by a horse in the dream, and it came out to my the back of my throat. It was horrible.
I was burnt alive.
Now you're making me want bacon cake.
That happened the other day.
Now I want bacon.
There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head.
They always say
She
that
was on
people
10
like
liters of
on fire
oxygen
smell
through
like
the face
pork.
mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't
Bacon.
listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag.
You can't say that.
The whole room went up in flames.
You can't
and
say
so
you lit
did
up a
she.
fag. That's not cool.
I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's
No.
just me and my big gob. Typical. I never
You should
know when
really
to
shut up, lady.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So
I always
sorry,
do
Susan.
that.
My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot.
Why don't
Every
you just
time I
tell her
open
your
my
name is
eyes,
Liz?
I see you.
They make auxiliaries
You don't like
too
bacon?
crazy
Vissy!
around here. Seriously.
How don't you like
I feel
bacon?
like I've got no life sometimes.
Are
I'll be
you
here till the
Jewish?
morning.
You're not Jewish, right?
To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just
Please
want to
don't
rest
give
my
me
legs for 2
away.
minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly.
You know,
I felt so
have you ever been
calm.
drunk enough that the
And
room
then-
spins on you? It's a horrible feeling.
I woke up here and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she
You
came
now
and
know
found
four.
you. I told
Cake, you
that
don't like
before.
bacon either?
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
I
Yes.
have a daughter.
Why?
I have a cat.
You look so pale all of a sudden.
Why you look so pale all of a sudden?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever
Because
she is,
it's crispy
she
and
lied.
delicious.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
Virobot!
So
You
It
sexy
doesn't change the
motherfucker.
fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine.
I
I
have a
didn't
cat.
ask for
I don't have a
any help.
daughter.
Sorry.
Sorry.
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7.
You don't want to eat your fingers. That's really
You had a
bad.
cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward.
Oh, I could get a dime of
They
weed
call it
here? Oh,
Die
sweet.
Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch
Yeah, they-
unit. That's why it's so strict.
Right, they
You
don't
have to
taste
be
like bacon.
careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
I don't think they let people who try to kill themselves go home right away.
I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry.
X gonna
in
give
this
it to ya.
hospital.
X
You won't
gonna
be
give
able
it to
go
you.
home
X
until
gonna
he's
give it
talked
to you.
And he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot
The
of
problem with
tricky
eating people is you
questions.
can get brain parasites.
But he's
You
a
don't want
really great
brain
guy.
parasites.
You should trust him.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No.
I got
sorry,
blood on my
Susan.
hands and there's no
Apparently she
remorse.
came in the ambulance
I
with
got
you,
blood on my
but then she
dick
remembered
because I
something
fucked a
and had to go.
corpse.
I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
I'm just
Of course
quoting
she did.
DMX.
She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would
DMX
assume
was a very
so.
talented
That
man,
girl is
a troubled
hero.
man,
Maybe real heroes always leave before their
but a
identity
very
is revealed.
gifted
Or
man.
she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My vagina.
Maybe.
My vagina.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know.
In a place like
I don't know
this.
what to believe anymore.
Why does
All
this
I
woman
know
sound
is he's
Scottish
been
all of a
very
sudden?
friendly and supportive.
X
Some
gonna give it
doctors
to you.
wouldn't say hello to
That's
you,
what I said, man.
But Dr. X usually
Trouble.
stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about
I don't
him?
know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
I know Welsh is a country, but like I don't know. Like I'm so bad with this shit,
Nurses,
Cake.
Cleaners, patients. He doesn't care. As long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew,
X gonna get.
Linda, I heard they had an affair.
Maybe that's it. Yes, maybe that's it.
Well, she left.
She left her
And I never
favorite
saw her
vibrator
again.
in his apartment,
Now,
and she
why do you
really
think
needs
that
it.
is?
She
Dr.
really
X
needs
got
it.
her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money.
Got rid of her.
I don't know how these things work, but it
I
must have
I
been
know.
enough to shut
I
her
Cake.
up.
I knew that.
I bet he'll be more
I know
careful
that.
now. But I
Wales,
can't really
like,
say a bad
if I
word
named
about
things in the
This-
UK, I would never. I would probably forget Wales most of the time. I would just be like England and Scotland and Ireland.
Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird
Yeah, I would
smell.
say
What do you mean?
he smells like bacon.
Funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
pussy.
Thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now
What's
that I
up?
think about it, there's something else.
I didn't give him any
I'll
food.
tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to
No,
you.
he finished
you
it last
just-
night, that last meal.
Open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly.
Is
hide
that true,
things
Emmy?
from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me.
I,
Really.
to be
private.
completely honest,
You know what I
whenever
mean?
people say
Things I
whales,
wouldn't
I
tell my
just
mother
think
about.
it's.
And we haven't even
I know it's
started this
like I know
session
it's
yet.
wrong, but for a long time I didn't even. I just thought
prepared
Wales
for
was a
that.
city in
Sure.
England.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Only Northern Ireland is in the UK. What do you mean?
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening.
Is
I
he from
personally
Wales?
really
Yes.
like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe.
He's a very
you know?
angry man. He would probably
All I
destroy me
know is
anyways.
He's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr.
I
X
mean,
usually stops and asks how I
So
am.
if only
He
4 out
knows
of 5
I've
of
got
them fuck sheeps, Emmy, so they're
problems.
like that's
He can see I'm
technically not
happy
true
here.
that they're
He
all, so it's
actually
just
offered
most
me
of
some
them.
free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
The Republic
What
of
are they
Ireland.
saying about him?
I don't know anything about
They say
your
he's
country,
a big
Cake.
flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients.
He'll
Just
put his
there.
dick
As
anywhere
long as
he
they're wearing
wants.
skirt.
He'll just
One girl I
shove it
knew
in any hole he
turned
can
up.
find.
I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left.
Isn't
And
the
I never
Republic
saw
of
her again.
Ireland part of
Now, why do you
Ireland
think
and
that
then
is?
part of the
Dr. X
UK?
got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. I don't know, but it must
I already
have bet
listened to
you-
that.
But I can't really. He's got a weird.
What?
He's
Oh,
now that I think, I'll tell you. He start. I don't agree, and we haven't. So, be prepared for that.
sure. But it's a bit too late for me. I think.
I'm saying it to you, Cake, like over the internets, because
something more
I'm being
about
honest
yourself.
with you, Cake.
Me,
I'm being honest with
I'm
you.
a nobody.
I'm a
just
nobody.
A hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's
I've never
home
been to
at night.
Ireland.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red
I don't
stockings
know
and heels, do I?
If
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
oh nice.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much.
It's
He
because
didn't
they
like me that much.
everyone in Ireland
Broke up with me
fucks
last
potatoes by
Valentine's Day.
robot. That's
Of all
why.
the days, he chose that one.
Right, right, Cake.
He never told me why, but
I-
don't care.
The schools in this country are pretty fucking terrible. Cake. If
I'm
we're being
tired. Let me
using
sleep.
like rocks.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
Bashing people
How
in the
do I know
heads.
You're not one of them.
Like, see the most inaccurate part.
You
Of,
don't.
oh, so Cake, you got your? Did you get your
But do I
freedom
really
because of
look bad
Braveheart?
to you?
No, he was Scottish.
I don't know. Maybe not.
William Wallace was Scottish, right?
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
Get potatoed,
Dreams are just
bitch!
dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up.
Do horny people in Ireland carve potatoes into butt plugs and use them as butt plugs?
We'll start with a little chat
I'm not
about
pretty
your
either.
childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible.
Oh, so
It's
this is Mr. X?
important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem.
Why would you use a
Count to
turnip
10
as a butt plug
and
instead
tell
of
me
a
when you're
potato?
ready, Susan.
Because you can't turn a potato into vodka? Or you can't turn a turnip into vodka?
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused
Turn
how
up
you're
for what?
feeling now and creating a working solution.
They're firmer, okay.
In order to achieve that, I need to get to know.
Has anyone
you
ever
better.
eaten a raw
Can
potato
you